here's some basics about making game art. First off is here's your pivot, right? The pivot point is super important on understanding like where you can rotate and move from. So if I say move the pivot down here, it's like randomly over here, I set this, now it's going to rotate off of this different axis. So it's just gonna like, this is a new rotation. So one thing I actually like doing is, let me bring this back. I'm gonna go ahead and snap this pivot to the bottom of this object, the box object. Now imagine that this grid, this is like the ground floor where your character would be stepping on, right? This grid. So you can kind of imagine this is gonna be like, I can go ahead and show you. This is like the ground, right? I'll go ahead and just create this like ground right around where that grid starts. So right now this block, as if is the feet of the character, is this halfway under this surface, right? This ground. And so if you exported this box character as is, then in a lot of engines, your character would be partially sunk into the ground. And so you actually want to be able to, if I hold down V and V snap, I can usually, I can snap to the ground, or sometimes X snap. The X snap goes to the grid, which can be good too. So now you can see that I'm on the grid. And if I go into my front view here, then you can see here, I'm directly on this grid and I can move across. But the main thing is that I'm no longer halfway just buried into the ground. So yeah, this is a foot of the character. Then this is just important to kind of think about to make sure your pivot is in the right place.